All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Sacramento Redwoods and the Houston Oilers. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
They'll take over. Down and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Patch it.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Kill. Turn. Match box. Right, check nickel.
Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
A gain of 24 yards. Complete to Mecole Hardman. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Go. Get the flag. Go. Check right. Watch it, five. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
On first and 10, here's Murray. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now. 15, line 59. Hey, let's go. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Kill. Ready?
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Then he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Look at me. Go on, get it.
Now a handoff looking right. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. There to make the tackle, Samson Abuka.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because you gave one up. Just respond as you just noted.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And to give this time to the tailback. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
60 outlaw. Let's set a tone, fella. Who's off Porter? Hey, Haywood. Snap.
From the gun on 3rd down. Nance. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 4 yards out. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. First down, Murray. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
You don't want no problem. You don't want no problem. You can't block me. You can't block me.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray completes it to Hardman. That one, a first down pickup of 8. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Murray now on 1st down. Flush to his right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mark 55! Mark 55! Hayward! On deck! I'm coming after you! I'm coming after you!
A first carry now for Kofani Muhammad. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. At the 45-yard line.
Watch the whip!
On second and 9, Murray. That's caught left side by Hardman. Touchdown, Houston! Mecole Hardman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
65! Mike 8! Big stop, D. Let's go!
Murray looks to throw again. 2nd and 10. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now,
and I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
You go tight. General West. You got the
Operating from the gun. Nance. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. That throw good for 4. It's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
51 to Mike. Don't get nervous. Watch twins. Watch twins. Pilot, 64, weak. Set. Hey, exit. Hey. Banjo.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
28, Redwood 7.
Let's go now. 18, Gator. Hey, team 6. 51. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got, Heavy? Let's go.
To throw on third down. Nance. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half.
Redwood 7. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's going to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And this offense on third down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Tighten up. Look, squeeze. Show it up. Now. We got it. Go.
Back to throw. Nance. And it's complete. Hooper. They pick up 11 in addition to moving the chains.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Looking to throw. Nance. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. On third down, Nance looking left side. He's got it, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
51's the mic. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Hey, Mike 51. Let's go.
On first down, Nance. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Ready.
Well, let's see who this is on.
51's the mic. You must be dreaming. Shoot. 80 weapons.
Off the play fake. Nance. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 20. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
As a general manager, you're counting on your first and second round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive. From the gun, Nance. And it's caught. Touchdown. Austin Hooper. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Check. Go. Motion. Contract.
On the carry, it's Muhammad. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Second and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Go back. We got motion. Back up.
Looking to throw on second down. Murray escaping the pressure. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Check your hot read.
They'll run it. This is Muhammad. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. To throw, it's Murray. And he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On second and goal, Murray, and got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. David Njoku, his 6th touchdown of the season. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And a rout is on here in this first half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Wide open receiver complete. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Hey, high 7. 25, check 25. Hey, orbit.
To throw on third down. Nance, incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
First down, Sacramento.
Let's go.
This quarterback now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Bravo.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Go. Check 50. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Nance. And it's caught. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs. As the first half is winding down. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Little loft on that touchdown pass and sort of dropped it in the breadbasket perfectly.
Right in the bucket. And when you're coming out of college and you're a rookie in the NFL, sometimes you forget about the different types of throws you have to make. You just rely on your fastball and throw it as hard as you can all the time. But in this situation, he understood and threw it in a spot where only his receiver was going to get it and no one else. That was pretty.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Flushed out right. Oh, now Murray has it stripped. It's going the other way. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So how about the turn of events there at the end of the half?
This is one where you go charging into your locker room having collected 3 points you didn't expect to get. And you look across the field and you see guys kind of pointing fingers at each other like, dude, how'd you turn it over and make us give up 3 right there?
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get in the weight room. Pick the edge. Go. Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, Charlie.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. It's complete to Diggs. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and through. And that will shave one more off this lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. On second down, Muhammad. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Murray now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
That's it. Mike, don't let him breathe. Breathe.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
H.E. Gator. Protein spill. Hey, Haywood.
On first and 10, Nance. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Hey, tighten down.
Hey, exit.
Go, Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down.
Get it.
To throw on second down. Nance. And Diggs has it. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
And it's third down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
Mike 40. He can't hang.
Steve 50.
From the gun, Nance. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
Go.
40's Mike.
Yes.
40's Mike. Watch the out. Oh, hey, we're going Mike 40.
On fourth down, Nance. And that is going to be incomplete. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And as a result, possession switches hands. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Check.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flush to his right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down. throwing again on second down. Murray. Complete. Smith has it. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Give me that ball, defense. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
They'll run on first down. Muhammad stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Check Mike. Check Mike. Mike 8. Mike 8.
From the 24, Murray. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready, break.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now they try the right side here. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Murray. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Back now here on EA Sports as we're about ready to rock and roll for the fourth and final quarter.
Let's get it. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Murray with a third and long. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. They're going for it. It's Murray. Not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Ready? 15 line. 15 line. Chopper! Hey, wahoo!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He's going to float this one deep right. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now that turnover might just about do it. Here, fourth quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They play.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. From his own end zone now, it's Murray. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction. And that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Nance. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again. Nance. Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown! Tony Pollard, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as they are able to cut into that lead.
Come on, set 70.
Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but it's still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Murray now. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Check 55 for Mike. Let's go.
First down, Murray. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10.
55, Mike, guy, 55.
You ain't going nowhere. Hey, check right, check right.
Now Murray again. He's going to air one out. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Apke. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3. On second down, it's Pollard. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
59.
First down, Redwoods.
Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch.
X3, 218, chopper.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Second and 6.
And they're going to go with the jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Hey, high 7. 2.
On first down, Nance. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Here we go, here we go. 94.
Switch.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Let's go.
Got it.
From the screen. It's a gain of 10. First down.
Ready.
On first down, Pollard. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Defensively, it was Avonte Maddox with the tackle.
Mike is 59.
Let's go,
Look at me.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Hey, Orbit. Get it.
He's back to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. And we have It's heavy on the edges. 59 Mike. 59 Mike. Check.
On 4th down, Nance. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now Murray. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it.
And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here now, a 2-point conversion will tie the game. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Bravo.
Mike 51. Mike 51. Here we go, G. Go, Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, it's coming up.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Stay with your man. 51's the Mike. 51's the Mike. Not here.
Now whistles here, and I think the offense has just used their 3rd and final timeout of this second half. They have. Now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
What we got?
Hey, Charlie.
Back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. The run there on 1st down, going to get him 5 up to the 30. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
One more extra point attempt for good measure. It's up and through, and the final score may be a little misleading here as this is going to wind up a 9-point victory. So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that and tell their teams that's what I want all the time, and they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So for the home team here, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year, and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.